I understand there's a meeting that you sat into and with Microfinance Support Center.
That's right.
We wanted to just brief what was in the meeting, what went down, what's going on.
Yes, we thank God that we had to write to a couple of bodies, a couple of government bodies, to hear our cry as gospel arts and gospel creatives, to say that the government also remembers us. So a couple of people, of course, were not able to respond, as I say that, because people take us down. But by the grace of God, that Microfinance Support Center was able to respond, and the ED gave us an appointment to meet up on, at Piato.
Wow.
That was on Monday.
Wow.
So of course he called up for all gospel. He called us to organize a meeting for gospel leaders in the country from northern side, eastern, western, central. Came in to represent the meeting, which was at Piato.
First and foremost, man, I want to shout out to the ED Microfinance Support Center, Mr. John Peter Mujuni. You know, he has done a very tremendous work. You know, and honestly, Uganda does not remain the same. You know, he has really done an amazing work with the entire team of Microfinance Support Center. You know, Mr. Joseph Tukamushaba. You know, and the entire team, they've really done great. You know, there's another side I serve from. You know, and they've really done great. You know, of course for the bouncers. You know, you've really done amazing among that. You know, fraternity, and we're thanking God that you're also coming out for the fraternity of gospel, you know, entertainment, you know, industry. Thank you so much. And we truly know we are not going to embarrass you. Let's understand what went down in a meeting. What was in a meeting?
Our plea was to make sure that the government remembers the federation and the gospel artists benefit from the cake of the government in the creatives.
I heard about the 200 million.
Yes, exactly.
That's
what everyone is waiting for.
Brother,
we had to write to the government, and by the grace of God, the ED and the entire microfinance, they were like in that circle, because we're starting up a circle to help the gospel artists, in that after singing they can be able to borrow money, or they can be able to get some funds from the federation and gain. So by the grace of God, that the ED and the microfinance was able to promise 200 million to the federation in the federation of gospel artists. Yes, but of course 200 million, but he said that is for starters. Yes,
that's a startup capital. That's great right there.
God has blessed us that we have gotten. We have not gotten. Let me make it clear. The money is not on
but it's coming. I know the moment microfinance promises, they fulfill.
Yes.
You know, let me say this live on air. You know, the moment microfinance promises, you know, in the leadership of ED Microfinance, Mr. John Peter Mujuni, the moment they promise, I promise they fulfill.
Yeah, we haven't